Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss the paragraph questions of the chapter Fundamental Terms of first block of the paper Humanism and Logic of Sri Narayana Guru Open University. First question. Explain the significance of the story of Nachiketa in the Kathopanishad and its relevance to the concept of Shraddha. The story of Nachiketa in the Kathopanishad highlights the importance of Shraddha in the words of a learned preceptor. Nachiketa, a curious and investigative child, questions his father's actions of abandoning weak cattle during a sacrifice. His Shraddha motivates him to raise questions against injustice and care for the well-being of others, even animals. This story emphasizes that Shraddha is a mark of humanity, inspiring individuals to care for others and bravely raise questions when justice is betrayed. Second question. Discuss the teachings of the Dhammapada on leading a virtuous life and the importance of controlling one's mind. The Dhammapada, a Buddhist text, emphasizes the importance of leading a virtuous life by avoiding evil deeds and cultivating good deeds. It stresses the significance of controlling one's mind, as the mind is the entity that drives a person towards unwanted actions. The text exhorts individuals to focus on positive thoughts, discipline the mind, and conquer negative emotions like hatred, greed, and anger. It teaches that virtuous thoughts and actions which show positive effects, enabling one to lead a more vibrant and calm life, while negative thoughts and actions lead to destruction and suffering. The Dhammapada encourages individuals to control their mind, focus on rightful goals, and embrace virtues like heedfulness, wisdom, and compassion. Third question. Explain the concept of agape in Christianity and its significance in promoting social cohesion and empathetic love. In Christianity, the concept of agape refers to God's unconditional love towards humanity and the selfless love between human beings. Agape is celebrated in the Eucharist, where Jesus gathered his disciples, washed their feet, and broke bread with them, symbolizing the confidence and love that each person should bestow upon one another. St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians highlights the importance of agape in promoting social cohesion and preventing discrimination against the poor and the marginalized within the Christian community. Agape represents a sacrificial love where individuals are encouraged to love and care for one another even at the cost of personal sacrifices, following Jesus' example. This concept of empathetic love promotes social cohesion, unity, and compassion among individuals, fostering a sense of fellowship and community. Fourth question. Discuss the importance of insania and rahma in Islam and their relevance in promoting harmony and compassion in society. In Islam, the concept of insania and rahma hold great significance in promoting harmony and compassion within society. Insania emphasizes the oneness of humanity, encouraging people to accept and respect one another regardless of clan, caste, or creed. It promotes the idea of living together harmoniously and cooperating with each other in good deeds. Rahma, which is one of the most important attributes of Allah, teaches Muslims to show mercy and compassion towards all living beings. the Prophet Muhammad emphasizes the importance of Rahma, instructing his followers to treat animals, birds, and other creatures with kindness and mercy. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes the importance of being merciful and helping those who suffer in life. Together, Insania and Rahma foster a sense of unity, empathy, and compassion within the Muslim community and society as a whole, promoting peace, harmony, and the well being of all. Fifth question. Explain the concept of Ubuntu and its significance in understanding human nature from an African philosophical perspective. Ubuntu is an African philosophical concept that explains human nature in terms of interconnectedness and the relational nature of human beings. It emphasizes that an individual's identity is defined by their collective and community relationships rather than individuality. The assertion, I am because of you, encapsulates the fundamental idea of Ubuntu, highlighting the interdependence and reciprocity that exists among individuals. Ubuntu culture promotes harmony, cooperation, and a shared worldview, rejecting the notion of individualism relevant in Western humanistic traditions. It suggests that human beings acquire their rationality and morality from their community life, and humanity is expressed through collective relationships. This communitarian aspect of human nature challenges the Western notion of an individual possessing inherent human nature and individual reasoning capability. Ubuntu offers a unique perspective on human nature, emphasizing the importance of community relationships and collective well being. Sixth question. Discuss the significance of the concept of emancipation in the context of enlightenment and human rights movements. The concept of emancipation holds significant importance in the context of the Enlightenment and human rights movements. During the Enlightenment period, emancipation was defined as a process of achieving autonomy and interdependence through the use of reason. Thinkers like Immanuel Kant saw emancipation as a release from self-imposed tutelage where individuals were encouraged to use their understanding without the direction of others. This emphasizes a reason of autonomy paved the way for broader movements towards emancipation and human rights. In the 19th century, emancipation became closely linked to the emancipation of women and workers, advocating for their economic, social, and political rights. For Karl Marx, emancipation was central to his thinking, and he differentiated between political emancipation and human emancipation, the latter being the emancipation from crude physical needs and necessity. The concept of emancipation has been understood as a process of establishing human rights, promoting equality, and creating greater freedom for individuals and marginalized groups. It has been a driving force behind revolutions, social movements, and the pursuit of human rights, challenging oppressive systems and advocating for a more just and equitable society. Emancipation movements have sought to liberate people from various forms of oppression such as slavery, colonization, patriarchy, and discrimination based on race, gender, and social status. The women's suffrage movement, the civil rights movement, and the LGBTQ+ rights movement are all examples of struggles for emancipation and equal rights. Furthermore, the concept of emancipation has also been applied to the realm of knowledge and ideas, advocating for the freedom of speech, expression, and scientific inquiry free from censorship and intellectual suppression. It promotes the pursuit of critical thinking and the dismantling of dogmatic beliefs and traditional constraints that limit human potential and progress. In essence, emancipation has been a powerful force for social change, challenging oppressive systems and advocating for a more just and equitable world. It encourages individuals and societies to embrace reason, critical thinking, and a commitment to human rights, while constantly striving to dismantle the barriers that limit the full realization of human potential and dignity.